Hey guys, what is up? Good morning. Good morning. Good Tuesday morning, September 14, 2021. Hope you're having a great start to your day wherever you are. Maybe you're catching this on the replay, whichever one. Let's get out there and go get them today. What I've got for you is a question that I recently got on the Serve and Volley two-part questionnaire. And that was a great question. It's, how do you handle when you want to serve and volley and you got a guy over there, returner or gal, who loves to chip and charge and kind of have the mindset of being the first player into net, not you, but that returner being the first player into net. And typically what happens is not only are they coming in, but they're also chipping the ball down low to your feet. And you got to deal with that tough geometry now, right? The ball's at your feet. And you've got for sure one of those opponents up at net that's looming right there in front of you. And you know that returner is, if not on top of the service line, is on their way. And boy, you better make this shot really good or else you guys are going to be in trouble. So look, I got two little short video points I want to show you. Before we get into that, a quick reminder about the private one-on-one coaching that I offer, not on the tennis court, but I think even better is through video. And we do it through Zoom or we can do it through StreamYard. Both of them are simple, easy to do, very easy to do, or we can just do a phone call. But if you're struggling, really struggling with some part of your game, could be technique, right? It could be tactics, maybe it's mental, maybe physical, something else. I'd love to be able to have the opportunity to help you, again, in a one-on-one private situation where I will record our session. It gets recorded as a video. I upload it to your own private website or I should say a web page so that, you've got 24 access to it in terms of a reference. You can watch the video online or you can download it to your computer, put it on your phone, whatever you want to do. If you're interested in this, let me know. Just shoot me an email, brent@webtennis.com. I'll get back to you with the details, how it works, and why I think that the side-by-side comparison between whatever technique you're working on, for example, and we're going to compare it to mine. And, we'll probably come up with a couple of minor differences, maybe a little larger than minor, but whatever they are, you're going to get a real graphic visual understanding of what you either need to clean up. And typically with me, it's not about adding, it's about taking away stuff that you're doing and trying to get to the minimalist stroke technique so that you become a super consistent shot maker. Again, Brent@webtennis.com. I'll get back to you with the details, how it works and the price. You decide if this is right for you or not. Guys, all right, here we go. Serve and volley against the chip and charger. And I think one of the big mistakes, let me get this bad boy started here. I think one of the big mistakes that we make is that when we're serving, and especially on this one here, this one is a second serve. And I know I'm up against a returner who, especially on second serve, loves to chip and charge. Right. And rightfully so. I mean, to me, this is like when I'm returning serve and I got a second serve, I'm looking at that second serve as a gorgeous approach shot opportunity. And if I can slide it down to that player's feet and create some nasty geometry, then I'm going to do it. But now as the server, and I've just missed my first serve, I'm thinking, all right, this guy's coming in. So I know he's going to chip it down low and get it down to my feet and start moving in, right? I already know that. And I'm okay with it. I'm absolutely okay because my whole mindset here is no matter what I get, whether it's going to be a volley, whether it's going to be a half volley, or whether it's going to be putting the brakes and let the ball bounce up, if I feel it's going to be in short, rather than thinking, well, I have got to be the first guy in. I've got to really lunge forward for this volley. And as we've been talking about, for the last week or so, the last thing you want to do is compromise stroke technique just because it's termed serve and volley. And in this case here, where you know someone's coming in, the last thing you want to do is, again, compromise stroke technique by reaching forward just so that you can be the first guy in and just so that you can make sure the ball doesn't bounce, right? My first thought is always, no matter what I get, I'm going to, as a failsafe, I can always play my volley, my half volley, or the approach. I can always, if I have to, just slide it slowly back down to the returner's feet, right? Keep it low, keep it slow, but get it back down to the returner's feet. So that's the failsafe. Now, if I get a different ball where I think I can do something a little more with, here's a half volley. I know he's coming in. So, but I just feel comfortable here. I can just bunt. I can bunt the thing an angle and slide it by him, right? And I'm not saying that's the way that you handle it every time, but in this particular case, because I know he's coming in, I absolutely know it. I can put the brakes on early. And, you know, we're talking about, well, what's the one thing that I keep harping on? It's all about posture and balance, and not lunging forward on this thing just to volley it. Because if you do, that opponent who's already up at net's going to have a great opportunity. Stroke techniques can be compromised. You're probably going to pop it up. So why not just hang out here? And if you see that player over there is going to have a play on it, then move forward, right? But if not, just kind of enjoy whatever. All right, let's go on to the next one here. So again, actually, this is a different set, right? So I've got the same opponent, but he and his partner have switched sides returning now. That's fine. But I'm now going with, I know this guy's coming in, right? I know he's taking early, right off the bounce, right out of the service box. I know he's coming in. I'm putting the brakes on. And what's my fail-safe shot here? My fail-safe shot is I can always take whatever he gives me and just play. And this one here, I'm going to let it bounce up. I can always play a chip down low, right? I can play a chip down low to his feet and then keep on moving forward, right? In this case here, I feel like I've got some great geometry. So again, I'm going to slide this one to the opposite corner, right? And there you have it. So I hope this has helped, right? I guess the big thing for me when I'm playing against a known chip and charger, and especially off a second serve, I'm primarily trying to serve to the body. Maybe on a backhand, I'm trying to kick it up, get it up a little bit. So it's a little bit tougher to take it on the rise than maybe their forehand is. And most players, to be honest, don't on the backhand kind of step in and pick it up off the bounce and bump it, kind of like a bump and run and move in. Most players kind of let it get up, settle up a little bit, and then they play the chip. Well, okay, maybe that allows you to get half a step in closer, but it also gives them the opportunity to slide that thing down. And so knowing all that, I'm okay with it because my fail-safe shot, again, whatever I get, volley, half volley, or like we just saw here, where I think the ball is going to bounce up and give me some good shot trajectory geometry, I can always play it back to their feet, low and slow, right? And then I can move forward to both these examples. I didn't need to move forward because both of them I just felt were going to be, I shouldn't say winner opportunities, because I can't stop that opponent over there, the chip and charger, from actually guessing where I'm going to play my shot. You can never, you can never say, hey, dude, stay there because I'm going into the alley. And you can never say that, right? So they can always guess and get over there. And if that's the case, then yeah, you better be moving forward and improving your core position. So look, hope this has helped today. Let me know down below in the comment section what's on your mind, either from today's topic or maybe there's some other part of your game that you got a question about down below in the comments area, or you can shoot me an email, brent@webtennis.com. And yeah, of course, every email you send me, totally private, just between the two of us. It's never made public. And again, guys, if you have any design on some private one-on-one coaching, look, let's get together. Let's get this thing done. If you're struggling with some part of your game, you're not getting it figured out, you're getting super frustrated, and really what you need, I think, is a video model to copy from. Maybe it's a slice backhand that you're floating short, or it's floating deep, or sitting up, or whatever, and you're trying to figure it out. Really, rather than trying to figure it out intellectually, right? The better way is to look at a model. And it's one thing to be on the court with your teaching pro, and that pro can demonstrate it perfectly, but you're only getting it for just that moment in time, right? A video is so much better to be able to sort of imprint on your brain, right? Starts with the conscious, goes down to the subconscious, maybe even gets deep into the unconscious in terms of, hey man, this is how we want to play this slice backhand. And so, number one, you got to have a model to copy from, a video model you can watch as many times a day as you want, right? All my courses come with, part of it is that little 2 or 3 minute repeat video of whatever stroke that is that you in the course. And it's super important, very, very effective. And then the next thing you know is, well, let's call the number 3. What are the 3 fundamental parts of that model, of that stroke, that you really kind of need to kind of really get a feel for each one of them consciously, and work on each one of those 3 things consciously. And then from there, if you work on it enough and you stitch all 3 together, you get this flow. You got in the court, and after you've watched that repeat video enough, you know what happens? Your brain starts to go, without you having to manufacture it, okay, I can do this on my own, right? So look, I love the opportunity to help you. Down below. Shoot me an email, brent@webtennis.com. I'll give you the details, how it works, and the price. And again, you can decide if this is a good fit for you. Guys, that's it for me today. It's time for all of us. We got to get out there. Help another human being have a spectacular day, guys. I'll see you.